Well, obviously we have a rapist in Lincoln Park. He's climbing in your windows. He's snatching your people up, trying to rape them. So y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they raping everybody out here. You don't have to come and confess that you did it. We're looking for you. We gonna find you. I'm letting you know now, so you can run and tell that, homeboy.
That's Antoine Dodson, and he hates rape.
Oh, they raping everybody! They raping everybody! How are you?
Hey.
Daniel.
Hey, what's going on?
It's nice to meet you, Antoine. I invited you to this park because while beautiful by day, at night, there are more unsolved rapes per square acre than any place in the entire United States. No! Yeah. Oh, she's gonna get raped. Had I known you were gonna wear your shit straight, I would have changed.
Oh no, but that is just so hot.
You like it?
I live for that.
Now, where was that video?
The video was in Huntsville, Alabama, in Lincoln Park.
How quickly did your life change after that?
The situation happened July 28th, and August 1st, the whole world knew us.
What kind of offers were you getting?
I was getting offers like, you come on the show, we'll give you $10,000, or you do this, and we can give you $15,000. Oh, if you sign this contract, we'll give you $14 million. And I was like, I never heard this.
I would have signed the one that said $14 million.
I mean, I would have signed it too if I hadn't went to school for business. So I was like, well, you know, we need lawyers and stuff like that. So.
What do you want people to know about you?
They know I'm openly gay. That's mainly what I want to get out. I don't give.
That you're gay? I think people knew that about 1 second into your video.
No, that is so stereotyped. I know a lot of.
Of course it is.
I know a lot of feminine guys who's not gay.
No, you don't. Tell me how the Auto-Tune the News guys came to you to make a song.
They came out with like a little 30-second clip of the song, and I listened to it, and I was like, is somebody trying to make fun of my family? Like, I hate this. This is such trash. But listening to it after a while and over, I'm like, wow, it really does send a positive message. It's like an alert.
How much did you make off of it?
Almost 300,000 copies were sold, and we were selling it at $1.29, so.
Oh, that's the premium, the iTunes Plus, the $1.29. No 99 cents for your stuff. The only thing that I question is, hide your husbands. Are husbands really getting raped? Because I don't think so.
Oh my God, husbands are really getting raped.
They rape husbands in the South.
That's
why I won't go to the South.
If he is 5'2", they is gonna get him.
All right, well, you kind of got caught with your pants down last time. Let's go learn how to be proactive, not
reactive.
I was gonna say raped, but I like yours better.
All right, Nancy, stop the stretching. Stop the stretching right now.
I don't want to pull anything. I don't want to pull anything.
You don't have time to stretch in an alley when you're getting raped. You're not going to stretch in my class. You pull a hammy, that's on you. So listen up. First thing you need to know about being raped is the worst thing you can possibly do when being raped is yell, help, I'm being raped. You want to yell something like, help, I'm on fire. Nobody wants to watch a rape. People love a good bonfire. What would you yell when being raped?
Free donuts!
You come in here, sir. This is Greg. He's going to try to rape you.
How is he going to rape anybody with all that stuff on?
We're going to use our imaginations on this, all right? 3 options. Eyes, throat, testicles. Antoine, get up here.
Mess him up, mess him up.
Get him. Oh, all right, that's enough, that's enough. You got his balls.
Fire. Fire.
Everyone, go ahead right now, and let's blow our rape whistle on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
They were out of regular rape whistles. All right, Antoine, you were clearly the greatest rape fighting machine I've ever come across. We've learned all we can from this crazy lady. The world wants to know, are you ready to give it another shot?
I'm ready, let's go.
Let's go find us a rapist. Antoine, there is only one proven way to catch a rapist, and that's with a rape trap.
Cool.
Yeah. Now all we need is some rape bait.
Where are we gonna find rape bait?
Well, at this hour, we'll have to improvise.
He's climbing in your window.
Oh, I'm all alone. Sure glad I don't have any pepper spray on me. My shoe's untied.
Somebody come and act sexy, add it out.
Hey, buddy. No means yes. Why don't you pour your DNA right here? You want a little of this?
Don't worry about that, girl. That's fish.
Beat it, slut. Go get raped on your own corner. Maybe I should take my sleeping pills. Ruhifnol. Rape drug.
He's climbing in your windows. He's snatching your people.
Oh.
This one looks promising.
We gon' find you.
caught the rapists, y'all don't need to hide your kids, hide your wife, or hide your husband, because they ain't raping nobody else out here.
I'm still getting raped by Roethlisberger.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, girls. Welcome to Daniel.O, the sunny side of Tosh. Let's laugh, learn, and love. Now, I'm gonna dance for like 5 minutes to straight up kill time. Oh, fun. All right. Right now, please welcome the human rape whistle himself. Hide your kids, hide your wife. It's Antoine Dodson. How has your life changed since being on my show?
A whole lot. I have a girlfriend.
That is very confusing. What's his name? You were gay, you are no longer gay.
People don't even understand how this quote-unquote straight thing came along. It was a little thing that happened with this girl, and hell, I fell in love with her, and now we have a baby.
So you're really only straight for one woman.
Exactly.
That's my problem. I'm just straight for too many women. Have you told your family that you are back in the closet?
Oh, when I told my family I was back in the closet, they kind of believed it.
They did.
They did. So I feel like I just dropped the act.
It was just an act?
Yeah, I take it as an act.
You were so good at it, though. So you have no thoughts at all of men in a sexual way?
You can never forget your past, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna always have those memories and things, and I'm not saying that I don't think about it, because I do.
But if you see a gorgeous man, what goes on up there?
I'm like, oh, he's handsome, he's decent. A couple of other things, but you know.
He is great, isn't it?
It is, it's warm.
Very warm. Who's your celebrity crush?
My crush has to be Halle Berry. She is hot in real life.
But so old.
You know, that thing ain't old.
It's just as old.
And how dare anyone out there make fun of Britney after all she's been through? All you people care about is readers and making money off of her. She's a human! Leave Britney alone!
Chris.
Hi.
Tina.
Teen, whatever.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, listen, we have a great place to do an interview.
Okay.
I set it up. I think it'll make us both feel very much
Somewhere
at
more
home.
private.
Yeah, very private.
Okay.
Kind of like a slumber party.
Cool.
Girls' night. Tell me how your life changed after that video.
One morning, I grabbed my web camera, as I always do when I'm really mad, and I just filmed it in front of my window with my curtains behind me. And
So you're telling me that you filmed it under your curtains?
a lot of people think
Wait, well then what the hell am I doing with this sheet? Do you really think Britney wants to be left alone?
No.
So it was just in the moment. It wasn't fake though?
No, it wasn't.
Does the carpet match the...
I have leukemia pubes, so there's none there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What do you think of Heidi and Spencer?
Heidi's a role model of mine. You know, she is the new, what is it? Mother Teresa.
Maybe if you were a little more masculine, it would be a little more intimidating when you're telling people to leave someone alone. But
Yeah.
butch it up a little bit.
Leave Britney alone! Like that?
Well, no. That was terrifying. Not a lot of people have left Britney alone. I actually invited over a famous paparazzo. I know, but I think it's good. I think you face your demons, talk to them. Okay. This person is very famous for not leaving Britney alone. Come on in, buddy. Oh, hey. Dano is the one that actually took the picture when Britney was freaking out with the umbrella.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
he's the one that exposed when she was going through a hard time.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Well, is there something that you want to tell him?
There's not much I want to tell him, but there's a lot I want to do too.
Okay, not in my happy tent. Dano, do you promise not to take any more photos of Britney?
He better promise.
No.
Leave her alone.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay, guys, this was a bad idea.
What are you doing?
Well, you are famous. That's okay. That's actually good. That's actually good for my show.
It's not good for him.
I know, but I need the publicity. God, it has been a slow start. Okay, Christine, You need to find someone new.
You're right.
I brought you some wardrobe.
The shirt.
Yeah. Do you mind putting that back on?
I don't mind. I'm gonna need this.
Okay.
But I'm gonna need some privacy.
Okay.
Why?
Well, the world wants to know. Chris, are you ready to give it another shot?
I'm ready.
Please! Leave her alone!
So I know who America needs to leave alone now.
Hand me my bag.
And that is Kate Gosselin.
Leave Kate alone right now! If you don't leave her alone, you're gonna have to...
Okay, what you have all watched is the first televised snuff film. And like most internet snuff videos, you secretly hope it's real. But it wasn't, it was fake. Chris is a good sport, and he's standing over there. Chris? Thank you, Chris. Take a bow, or a curtsy.
Our next guest is arguably our most famous redemption. He looks a little different than the first time we saw him. It's Chris Crocker. How are you, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Have a seat. Okay, before we begin, I want you to know that you are by far and away my most favorite web redemption that I've ever shot.
Really?
The last time I saw you, you were definitely channeling more your feminine side.
I was gonna get breast implants, you know, last time you seen me. And I was like, before I commit to that, I wanna see if I like living as a guy first, before I just make that permanent.
I don't know if I'm late to the game, but are you telling me that you're gay?
I think you know that.
What have you been up to?
I've done a lot. I've been dabbling in music. I did a porn.
So you're in film?
I'm in film. So the porn happened because I was in a relationship for 3 years. I wanted to buy a house. I was like, I'm not gonna make Chris Crocker money forever, whatever the Chris Crocker money is. So I was like, let's do a porn.
We actually have a scene from it right now. Let's take a look.
Is it actually showing a clip? All these girls, these chicks, Kim Kardashian, Paris Hilton, they pretended it was leaked, but because I owned it. That's one reason I wanted to do it. I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna do this and let the world see me get screwed, I'm gonna say I did a porn.
Horrible double standard. Is your asshole bleached?
It's not, but it should have been for the porn. But I'm not a bottom. I always say, don't be fooled by the limp wrist because my dick ain't limp. So I'm a top, America, just so you know.
I think that's good that we get that out there. What happened to your chair?
That foo-foo lane, I ain't with it. I sent some shots at your fitted. Swag, bitch. I'm a real nigga for life. Run up on me, I'm gonna send you to the sky, nigga. Swag God legend. Take your bitch in here with the grata. You haters mad? Yeah, you mad. Cause I'm God, nigga. Grata.
Bryan, playa.
What's up, bro?
Almost didn't recognize you without the bathroom. Nice.
Nah, rock. Slack, bitch. Good old bubbly.
That's good. Now this ain't no foo-foo lame.
Swag, bitch.
So who is Bryan Silva?
Bryan Silva is mainly someone who came about when I mainly first got introduced to the block.
Florida's where you got your street cred?
Honestly, I got my street cred in everywhere I go.
Okay.
Like my mom told me when I was growing up, Bryan, sooner or later, people will respect you for being a real ass.
That's what your mother said.
That's what my mother told me.
Oh, that's a sweet woman.
Real recognize real. When another real sees another real you just know.
Now, not a lot of white people are allowed to use the N-word. How did you get your black cred?
Ever since I was 8 years old, I've been allowed to. Like, literally, my were on the block. You know what I mean? We walked around in the trap, you know what I mean, strapped with 38 with rocks in my socks.
Your nipples are small.
I don't really look at my nipples like that.
I'm saying like the circumference of your areolas aren't very large. That's okay though.
Honestly, I'm lucky to make it past 16. If I didn't get locked up for 3 years,
Why did you get put in juvie in the first place?
it just all adds up. Right
Sure.
now, I got 14 felonies.
Well, we're glad to have you here.
Me too.
Tell me the story of your tattoo.
It's straight gang related.
Okay.
Only God can judge is that. Because once you've been through so many difficult times in your life to where the only person you had to look up to was yourself, then you start looking at yourself as a god.
So when you say only God can judge, only you can judge.
Exactly.
I got no code. That means do not resuscitate. Just let me die.
Nigga done. Put the Mac to your head, then you go on.
I'm not afraid to go.
You gotta be T2G, train to go. You know what I mean? It's like,
How many videos have you made?
I don't even know. It's been countless videos, though.
You feel the internet has disrespected you at all?
Nah, I run the fucking internet. My whole plan is to take over everything.
Like Jay-Z?
Not like that.
Okay.
Jay-Z's a foo-foo ass lame.
Okay.
I'm not rocking with him.
Can I ask, did the gay porn, did it pay well or no?
Honestly, that shit was lame. Slurping that shit like a Slurpee? Yeah, slurpee.
What do you think of this season of Louie? Are you liking the show at all or no?
What's up?
It's a TV show on FX.
No, I've never seen it.
I need to learn to diddy bop because I'm not doing it properly. I mean, I do a little,
What you gotta do is you gotta hold up your feet like.
Okay, I didn't see this coming.
It's called the cooking dance.
The cooking dance? What's that? A little bit of frying. What is
Put it in the
that?
microwave, better Crocker.
Was that
Serve it to the block.
Sir, microwave?
This serves.
Why is your microwave so high?
Microwave is up here.
I don't like that. I like a microwave right here.
I see some shots at your bed.
How'd you come up with gratata?
See, I mean, you gotta think about it. When the gun's spitting, it's going.
I've never shot a gun. So don't tell anybody in the streets that. Bop, bop, bop.
Or.
Bop. What's your second favorite onomatopoeia? Do you like potatoes au gratata?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Here, Brian, I brought you and your little friend a snack.
Excellent. You can put her right there.
God damn, Brian, I didn't know you had shrimp. You fancy as f***.
You know how I rock, bro. That's swag, bitch.
That's a 40 count. Just get a couple of selfies. Let's go on and flex them. Let me feel your muscle. Oh, you're hard as a rock. Feel mine. Flexy. It's not. It tickles. I like that. I like that. It was actually beautiful to watch. Well, Brian, thanks for inviting me on the Yotta. I know you only rented it for an hour, and you've allotted 40 minutes for vines and selfies, so I'm gonna get going. I'll see you later, buddy.
Thanks for coming on to the.
Unfortunately, Brian couldn't be with us in person because he is in jail for misdemeanor assault, shoplifting, contempt of court, felony possession of a firearm, abduction by force, and intimidation. Sounds like somebody's been a busy little bee. So wasting his one phone call on us, please welcome prisoner number 43187, Bryan Gratata Silva. How you doing, buddy?
On top, bro.
How does it feel to be in the Hall of Fame?
Amazing, but at the same time, I'm like, fame. I just want the checks.
Brian, you sound like a horrible person. All right, congratatas. You'll be happy to know that instead of a jacket, we're shipping you a green screen jumpsuit.
I love women. We're such planners. Like right now, as you guys sit there relaxing in front of the TV, wondering what she's making you for dinner, your wives are racking up community debt, transferring money into a separate bank account, finally losing that baby weight after 9 years, and hooking up with your son's baseball coaches on Facebook. What's the one thing a man needs when he's blindsided by a long-planned divorce? A great female attorney. I'm men's rights attorney Marilyn York, and I represent men in all family law matters.
I'm asking asking if you made out with my sister last night.
You mean sister-in-law? It's your brother's wife. It's not that weird. It's just like normal cheating, and you got over that the 6 times you know about.
How could you do this to me?
You're being crazy. Are you on your period?
You motherfucker.
Okay, like a good lawyer, Marilyn is there.
Bitch, I need a few moments with my client.
Before we begin, is this conversation protected under attorney-client privilege?
I'm thinking not, just because we're being filmed and you're going to go ahead and air it. So tell them to go off mic and then we can. If you need some private time.
I will go forward. Where are you from?
From San Jose, California, but I grew up in Reno, Nevada. Biggest little city, marriage capital of the world.
Is it the marriage capital?
I think Vegas probably stole it. Still the divorce capital of the world, though, is Nevada.
Why is that?
We have no waiting period like California, so you can get divorced for me, 3 divorces, 2 hours.
Do you ever defend women?
Not on purpose, but we take them by referral, and someone has to vouch they're not like the animal kingdom, eat your young kind of psycho women, and they usually lie.
Do you feel like that you've abandoned your...
My people?
Your people?
They're not my people. They're evil. In divorce, it brings out the worst in women. We're like insecure, naturally, gold digging, money grubbing, overprotective of the kids. Like, he cheated on me. It's not cheating if you close shop for like 2 years. Like, you never went down on your husband. It's not cheating, right?
I think it's still cheating. I think it's still cheating.
No, that's not my rule.
Are you married?
I am. I get married a lot.
How many times?
4. Just got my 4th wedding under my belt.
So you believe in marriage?
I'm good. I take the forever afters out of the vows so long as we're together. I do pay all the bills and like
Oh, really? So you're not even marrying up?
No. Like, you have your job, you're smart, you're successful. I am too. Don't tell me what the to do. Don't ask what I did today, and don't tell me how to spend my money.
You know their passwords?
No, I don't give a shit.
I like it personally because it's like, hey, check that email somebody for me.
But you have like an assistant relationship. I'm like, don't do shit for me because then I might owe you.
Would you defend a trans man?
We have actually had one.
Good.
And like gay on gay, like girl or boy, whoever wears the pants. You make the money, you have the job, you boss her, that's our girl.
You guys
that's
are
our
tops.
Guy. Yeah, we are tops, no bottoms.
That's a good slogan. Is she got fat grounds for divorce?
When I was in LA, we did prenups, and some of the dudes made us put a fat clause in, where if she gained more than 25 lbs, he was like, you get no money.
Whoa, 25 lbs, is that
like
count?
25 pounds.
With no, I understand what
and
LB
I said,
stands
what if they're
for. Hold on,
pregnant?
let's go back to the part where you didn't think I understood LBS stood for pounds.
I was just
didn't
a little worried.
What if they have a child?
I said that, and I'm like, I need some time for them to drop them. They said like 6 weeks.
6 weeks? That's incredible.
Stupid.
I think 6 months.
For me, it was 3 years of just being a chubby monkey. Oh, it was hideous.
Oh, man.
This is why I had to switch husbands.
You might have to switch races.
I might.
What makes a good woman a bad woman? You tell me. You're the one that can't watch the game in your own home.
Do you write your own commercials?
I do. That is the 4th version. The ones you're looking at are like me after market testing on men and them going, no, you can't say ketamine your wife. You can't say sexting. You don't do balls, Marilyn. Like, I am trying to hold back. Those are my good girl commercials.
Do a lot of lawyers have a joke tab on their website?
I would say no.
Okay, so you're familiar that this is on your website. The biggest problem I have with this thing is that women only have one leg.
The biggest problem for me is your brain on your penis is way too large.
Like
shrink it down, and then we're good.
The female brain, driving skills. I get it, it's a joke, you guys don't drive as well.
Do you see how small our sex initiator gland is, though?
I think women want to have sex more than men. What are your thoughts on that?
I think you need your testosterone checked.
What do you think about the new Ghostbusters movie where they're redoing it with an all-female cast?
I'm comfortable with that, but those suits are super unflattering. I hope they gave them a little nip tuck, like a little tight, like hot bitch kind of look.
You know who's being cast?
No.
It's like a couple big girls.
I like anyone with thighs bigger than me.
Can women be funny? The answer is yes.
Yeah.
But can attractive women be funny? That's the mystery. Marilyn, you're doing God's work, but you're leaving money on the table. It's time for you to be a trailblazer and be the only lawyer who's going after the real cancer in a marriage, the children.
When you got married, you made vows to each other, not some science experiment that slid out of your wife.
So instead of divorcing each other, divorce the actual problem, your deadbeat offspring.
At York,
Tosh
and Matlock
will beat your kids.
In court.
Thanks to the 8-year-old crying about the monster under his bed, you have to keep your monster in your pants.
They already destroyed your wife's tits. Now they're gonna destroy your boner too?
Oh, this whining is exactly why we're divorcing you.
Mommy!
Oh, stop calling me mommy. It's Rebecca now.
Daddy?
Jeff.
say goodbye to wasting another Saturday standing around watching clumsy children trip over a soccer ball.
And say hello to getting massages in Vegas. Do you hear that? That's right. Silence. Thanks to York, Tosh, and Matlock, I live in a clean, quiet house. God, he was an ugly baby.
Hey, sport. Got your basketball.
And because of Obama and unfair child labor laws, it's impossible for kids to chip in and carry their own weight.
For the price it costs to raise one kid, you could have 2 Land Rovers, a 7-night trip to Paris, 2 NFL season tickets in the lower bowl, a fishing boat, an extra pair of shoes every year, a subscription to the Hulu no commercials plan, and afford to add avocado to your sandwiches for the rest of your life.
We're at a restaurant that doesn't offer crayons at the table. I don't even remember our son's name.
At York, Tosh,
and Matlock,
we hate your kids even more than you do.
Where the is Matlock?
Los servicios de York, Tosh y Matlock no están disponibles en la comunidad latina debido a la gran cantidad de niños de latinos.
I literally left it blank.
You didn't vote for president.
I only did the judge races, so I was like, I can't.
You sound like Mitch McConnell. How soon will Donald and Melania get a divorce?
I gotta see the prenup.
Is Trump your dream client?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, except that he's hideous. I like to look at a good-looking dude like anyone else.
I'd like to exercise my right as a man to talk over you.
Good one.
Are you going to take the vaccine?
I'm not a big vaccine girl.
So you won't take the vaccine?
I probably won't take it, no.
Your body, your choice. For now.
If you want to know how it feels to sit on an elephant surrounded by beautiful girls, yes, it feels great. That is Yotta life.
Spend a little time with Bastion Yotta, and you may find there's some pretty super feelings behind that Superman costume. He's a businessman, a life coach, a fellow who says he and his wife came from Germany to fulfill dreams of their own, to reach greatness.
Don't find yourself, create yourself. You can create yourself today as Superman and tomorrow as Batman. And in 3 days as Mickey Mouse. I want to show, hey, you can have a great lifestyle, but with a valuable message. You can have fun.
But some neighbors around here apparently have some serious feelings about the Yottas. This has been known as a party house in the past, sometimes rented by celebrities. Some neighbors tell me parties are poured out onto the streets.
Everything is possible, and if it's a dream you had as a little child, it's never too late to make it come true.
Hi, I'm Daniel. I'd like to move in.
Sorry, buddy, we don't accept male students. Yes?
Hi.
Hi, I'm Danielle. I'm here to move in.
Another beautiful lady wants to learn the Yotta life.
Come in and join us.
Thank you.
Let's go.
The disguise is working. Bastion, Maria, thank you for inviting me here.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
Where are you from?
Born and raised in Germany, Munich.
Are you married?
We are not married, but we realized that if you name a girl your girlfriend, it's nothing worse than LA. It has no value. So I name her my wife, and so it's just to protect our relationship. But
I name her my wife too.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Are you in an open relationship?
No, closed. So closed.
Yes.
Yeah, very closed.
How does that work with so many beautiful women around?
If you are in a close relationship and you have the most beautiful wife in the world, I don't care about other girls.
All right. Do people still want you out of here? Because there's people complaining about the parties and all the stuff.
In the last 4 years, he has received 96 calls to police.
I heard about the complaints. I never met a person in real who was complaining.
Well, that's because everybody in Los Angeles is fake. They're nice to your face.
Yeah.
How many months have you been here?
We moved to LA December 2014.
What's the rent here?
35,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I must work hard for that.
What did you do for a living? Besides just being good looking.
Oh, thank you so much, yeah. I have a couple of companies. So what I do, I make ideas happen.
What's your net worth?
My goal is to bring my net worth over 1 billion in the next 2 years.
Next 2 years over 1 billion?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Explain to me what Yotta stands for.
Yotta is the highest in the metric system. It starts with kilo, 1000, mega, 10 to the power 6, and Yotta is the highest in the metric system, what means live your life at your fullest potential.
I don't understand it at all. Why don't you teach men?
I don't want fat, ugly guys lying around.
You don't have to point, but I know what you're saying.
I love to be surrounded by beautiful girls, so it makes fun. We have fun.
You like to be surrounded by beautiful girls?
Yes, I love it. So
What's the clothing policy in the pool? Is nudity encouraged?
No, they all wear a bikini.
all wear bikini, yeah.
Very tasteful.
You have to always be classy and.
Speaking of classy, a lot of the Instagram photos always like showing your butt.
Do you know the story of the butt?
No.
I tell you.
I want to hear the story of the butt.
We have been together for 2 weeks. And we have been in the bedroom, and she was dancing and showed me her body. And I said, well, Maria, can you do me one favor? Please turn off the light because it looks so ugly. And she was really like, what? I said, okay, I show you something. And I switched on all lights and made a pic of her butt.
Why did your ass look so bad?
She never worked out.
Never.
Just do for 4 weeks what I'm telling you. Eat clean, drink water, protein, work out. And after 4 weeks, we did the same pic.
What's the best piece of advice you can give someone who's trying to live the Yotta life?
3 things. First, what means your personal Yotta life? Figure it out. Create an on-detail version of your perfect life. Second thing, make it happen. And don't be afraid to fail. Make yourself believe that it's possible.
Okay.
And the third thing, start now. Now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next. Start now. Now.
Yeah, I like to put things off.
Danielle, are you ready to meet the Yotta girls?
Hello. Hi. How are you?
Oh, you're poking me. What is
Sorry, that is my tampon. It must be slipping out.
Shooting women with my bow and arrow. It's my favorite trust exercise.
Oh, that didn't hurt because I don't have a penis, Maria.
Danielle would be much prettier if she didn't have such a hairy face.
Danielle, do you want to have some sushi?
I would love to.
But we eat it only the traditional way, off sexy nude models.
That is lovely. I'll just get a little soy sauce here and fill that up. There we go. Do a little wasabi. Here we go. And mix that up. Here we go. Dip, 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 dip.
Well, I'm absolutely not threatened by Danielle, so I've seen that Bastian checked her out, but she has absolutely no ass. She needs to work out.
What's the best exercise I can do for a stronger pussy? Because again, I'm a woman, not a guy.
But you must feel the pressure here. Do you feel it?
I do.
No, press harder.
That's as hard as I can press.
You can take a money bath.
Oh, okay. You're gonna need a real bath. You should really consider switching to plastic.
And now say out loud, I am a perfect woman.
I am a perfect woman.
Say it louder.
I am a perfect woman.
With a little training and a huge breast augmentation, Danielle can go on to do great things.
Wow!
What did I learn about Yotta life? Well, it's almost definitely an excuse to trick some sevens into thinking you're hot shit. And I couldn't be more down. So I quit my job at Vice and decided to remain at the Yotta Mansion forever.
Hi, Danielle.
Mr. Yotta, you haven't changed a bit. God, you are beautiful.
Where is your smoking hot, super young wife, Fanny?
Divorced, dead baby, Yotta, Yotta, Yotta. I hear you're a single man yourself these days. What happened to you and Maria?
We got separated, but...
I'm sorry to hear about that.
Well, everybody's happy. So
Okay.
she's happy, I'm happy, and that's all that matters, yeah. But we have been more like a team, more like brothers and sisters.
But brothers and sisters that you've had sex with.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, that's not really amazing, but yeah.
Did you ask for any of her implants back or no?
You won't believe it. She reduced the size of her breast. She made it smaller. Can you imagine that?
God damn! Do you want to be married?
I do want, yes. Down the road, definitely, with the right one, yeah.
And how young will the right one be?
Guess what is the age difference between my ex and my ex-ex?
2 years.
No, 27.
27?
So my ex was 19 and my ex-ex was 46.
And which one did you have better sexual chemistry with?
Always the younger one, yeah.
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 2018, this is the year for you.
Yeah.
2017, you had a few hardships.
Well, 2017, I had 5 attempts against my life.
Like legitimate attempts against
Yeah.
Not just people online saying, I want to kill you.
No, we had a home invasion, we had a knife attack, we had a shooting. Somebody broke into the mansion and brought poison snakes into my AC.
They put poison snakes in your AC?
Yes. But you know what? The first time, I almost shit my pants. The second time, you're scared. The third time, you're just like, okay, who's next? And after 5 attempts, you say, okay.
No one can kill me, I'm invincible.
I feel like that, yes, exactly.
You sleep with a gun under your pillow?
No. My protection is my positive mind. We have some security systems for sure. Nobody knows where I do live now. I keep it private.
Malibu.
So mention, yeah.
Sure was great catching up with you, bro. See you at the 50th.
Deal? I'll be there.
It's the coolest thing I've ever done.